Hello there, welcome back. That was a really scratchy throw. Welcome back to the SHAR One Car series, episode 3. Today we are doing the Malibu Stacy car, the level 3 starting vehicle. And it's a pretty fast car. I can't tell you what the stats are, but they're pretty good. Oh, excuse me, I'm already burping. That's a bad sign. To be honest, not a car I was really worried about. However, I did find out pretty quickly that this car, despite having pretty good handling and being fast and stuff, does kind of handle a little bit like a Dookie. It handles quite bad actually. And a weird thing about it is it goes bump, 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 bump. Even going down straight roads, straight paths, it goes bump, 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 bump. It's a really, really bizarre vehicle. And out of the 3 we've done so far, this was my least favorite vehicle to actually drive. And that's not really a good. It's not really a good start for it, is it? But level 1, of course. I mean, the sedan could do it completely fine. The honor roll could do it completely fine. This vehicle, I'm sure, can do it completely fine. Now let's skip ahead to 1-3, because 1-1, 1-2, very easy. 1-3, destruction mission. The Malibu Stacy, if I remember, does have the same armor as the honor roller. 3 out of 10, so not very good. The honor roller had a pretty rough time with this mission. Not the worst, but wasn't the best. So let's see how the Malibu Stacy car handles this. And from now, I mean, with this one, I actually don't remember what happens in these parts. So this is all pretty blind. I'm seeing this for the first time again, as are you guys. So we're all watching it together. I'm just kind of talking over it, really. And that was pretty good. I mean, we are smoking. I was an idiot and accidentally selected 1-4, which we are skipping, of course, because there's no real point of showing them off because it's an on-foot mission. You can't get a vehicle up to the thing. You can try the first box with the vehicle, but yeah, not really a problem. Speaking not really a problem, this mission, who cares? Easy as hell. 1-6, Bone Storm. Let's see how this one goes. Oh, we've got the first box already. I'm getting stuck. Good start. I don't believe we get the no, we don't get the absolute schmooze like we did with the honor roller. That is a shame. I will spoil you. Out of the starting 7, so the first 7 I've done, and I have just recorded the beginning of the next set of 7 vehicles. So, and I'll tell you what, that one was a doozy. But we'll see that after we do the 70 sports car, which will be episode 7. So, I think the 70 sports car, what I was going to say, I believe it was that got the big schmoove, the big trick. Very, very nice to that car. But also, nice for this one. Now, 1-7, Fat and the Furious. We, as always, attempt the skip. We give it quite a few attempts, actually. And yeah, it just is not working. I don't know why it's not working, but it's not working. The trick is not working, so we have to do the entire race, which is pretty annoying. It adds on quite a lot of time. Like, look at that, like another a minute and a half. Pretty bad. Basically 12 minutes starting 2-1. Very, very slow. Not good for the Malibu Stacy. But let's see how 2-1 goes. Normally quite a tricky mission, but if we do the trick, a complete non-issue of a mission. And yeah, I mean, as expected. Suspected? I suppose that also works. Not the kind of phrase I'd use, but sorry, I'm wearing a blanket because it's very cold today. But I'm only wearing a vest and shorts, but I've just got a blanket on. Let's put a shirt over the top to give myself a little bit more warmth. That's better, but this shirt's really cold, so didn't really solve any issues. 2-2. Who cares about this bit? This bit's easy. Now let's see what happens with the escape section. That's the big mission. Oh, that's stupid. I think that would have been an escape, but we do this, which isn't as consistent. That doesn't usually work, but somehow we managed to get it to work. Okay, not bad, good save. 2-3, a tricky race indeed. Now let's see what the Malibu Stacy does to this mission, which is probably going to be it absolutely schmoves on this mission, which it currently is. It's doing very well, actually. There we go. Easy 2-3 and a flying man. The flailing man trick. Frame perfect. Only ever been done before by a Taz. Now here comes this boring mission. We'll skip this bit because it's a follow mission. Very, very easy. And now for the race itself. After the abysmal attempt with the honor roller to try and do the skip, I figured, well, this car's more than fast enough, surely. And as you can see, I'm making some proper progress on old Snake here. So, yeah, this race is not going to be a problem. Look at this. Look at the speed. Snake is left in the dust here. Oh, you idiot. Unfortunately, we do get a crash. That can happen. that can happen. 2-4, again, another pretty easy mission. The collectathon bit. Reset the car there. I got pretty bad then. It reset me the other way. That happens sometimes. I don't know why that happens. I missed that one. That was really stupid. Getting bummed by cars left, right, and center. Also, not typically ideal for these kinds of missions. And then we have this, the drive back. Let's see how the escape goes. Ooh, pretty bad. Coppers stopped me. Coppers stopped me. The Rozzers. But we'll do it anyway. And still, good save. Good save. 21 minutes. 21 minutes in. And we've done 2-4. Oh, no. Was that 2-5? 2-5 that was. This is 2-6. This mission is really boring. And we are going to skip the entire thing because, I mean, to be honest, this mission just is not going to be an issue for anyone, I don't think. This mission! What's this one? 2-7 sellouts. Hello. Let's see how the Malibu Stacy does when it has to destroy some cars. Tell you what, pretty good job. That's a very good start. Very good start. We do have to be careful about health, though, because this is a weak vehicle. So we have to make sure to take pit stops and, you know, collect wrenches. And that can be pretty balls, to be honest. But we do have the speed and the weight to somewhat push these cars around. Not as well as I'd like, but we do have some good ramming strength. And ramming strength seems to be kind of calculated by armor and speed. So, yeah, it's one of those things. But we're looking pretty rough here. Not looking good for the Malibu Stacy. Not looking good at all for that. Big bash. Big bash on the car there. Should be, yep, one more hit. And now this guy. The last car, the last one. I'll probably also be skipping quite a few missions in level 3 because, I mean, you're supposed to use the Malibu Stacy for those missions anyway, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. Yeah, we are doing some proper clouting. Oh, he's done me. He's megged me. Been megged. Is it megged? Is that what you do? You do football and kick the ball through someone's legs? Maybe it is. Maybe that's a racist term. I don't know, actually. I've not got a clue. I haven't heard that phrase since I was like 15. So it's probably something that's quite offensive. This is looking like a pretty bad one. But you know what? That is the mission. On to level 3. 3-1, of course. Not a problem in the slightest. That was pretty stupid. Don't know why I did that. Just to look cool, I guess. Skipping ahead to 3-2. This, of course, is not going to be an issue. Absolute non-issue in this mission. As always, if we do the little tricks here, you do the little skip in the C-spank, you do the skip there, and 3-2 is not a problem. 3-3 there, we did not get the trick, which is very sad. Oh, burping again. So we have to do the speed trick of doing this rubbish and clashing into him and smashing and crashing and bashing, and yeah. Not a clean 3-3, but I don't think it's going to be that bad. I could be wrong. Hopefully it won't be as close as it was with the family down, but we are kind of sucking ass here, though. We're not doing particularly very good. Oh, that's very good. That was very good. That can happen. That can happen sometimes. That's a Dingo Pictures quote, or at least like a Failers quote. That can happen or something. Oh, man, what is it? If anyone watches Failers or knows what I'm talking about, please let me know, because I am going to be very upset Because I think I said it before with the honor roller, and I had the same thought in my head. I just didn't mention it. Anyway, this mission, well, this guy's always a bit of a joke, isn't he? Realistically, look at this. Yeah, okay. A couple more crashes than I would have liked, but that works. That works completely fine. Got the bossing over in my ear. Very, very good. What's gonna happen with car number 2? Big crash, big crash. We are already smoking. Not looking particularly good. I believe I failed this mission. I failed one of them. Or was that with the other car? I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm a bit stupid, to be honest. Let's see what happens with this car. Ooh, that was good. Big damage. Boss threw myself off the edge. We want to try and blow him up pretty quickly. Come on. Oh, this is embarrassing. Look at this. Worst Simpsons Hit and Run player in the world. Ah, there we go. Got it sorted. Got it sorted. What's going to happen with car number 3? We jump over car number 3. Good start. We miss car number 3 and get hit and run. Phenomenal. A flying start, one could say. And we are in the danger zone. We are on pretty low health. I believe we might die here, actually. Or am I going to go for the big bomb strat? I might be going for that. Yes, this is where I fail. I tried to blow up the car and blow up the chasing down as well, and it just did not work. Oh. And that is the end of that part. How many parts are left? Well, let's go into the next part when it wants to load. I think I was taking quite a bit of breaks with this one, to be honest. Alright, let's skip to when the going gets good. So this is car number 2. Oh, something sexy happens here. Let's see what happens with this car. Crash into him. Get him stuck down here. Very, very juicy. This is basically what you do with the limo in 3.7. And yeah, it works. Works completely fine. 3.5, normally quite a tricky mission. Somehow, I doubt it's going to be that big of a problem with a fast car. But let's see. Let's see what happens. Fast first drop doesn't really make a difference. You have to pretty much go the entire route anyway. Drop 2, is it in a nice place? Is it in a bad place? Pretty nice place. Oh dear. Oh, we've fucked it. We've proper cocked that one up, haven't we? That's just poor. That's just a bad effort. Let's see. Ugh, that was really bad. That was really bad. Let's see what happens with this attempt. Oh, we crashed into the back of a van. Good start. Oh, we could have done that. If I was a better player, we could have saved that. But hey ho, it is what it is. It worked completely fine. Ooh, what's gonna actually? What do I mean? What's occurring? We've done this bit. 3.6. Not a problem. In the vanilla game, you're supposed to use the Malibu Stacy anyway. Or at least that's what the game expects. So yeah, unsurprisingly, this was a pretty free mission. This still is quite a tricky mission. Don't get me wrong, but it's the first time I'm able to make that jump at the end, so that's quite good. 3.7. How's this one gonna go? Do we get the skip? Damage? Yeah, okay. Better than on a roller. Oh, the same as the family sedan. It just does the wall grind, the wall ride, and we have to just slowly try and take it down. Although we're actually doing some quite good damage, quite fast to this thing. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty good. I don't know if we blow it up. I hope we don't blow up the car. No, we don't. That was good. That was a good save. Not the fastest, but definitely not the slowest. 3.7. And now I think that's the end of it's the end of this part. And we will skip ahead to here. This is really random. Why have I done it like this? Why have I like cut them off into like really specific bits? I know why, because I think I was going to play more of it and then just didn't bother. Excuse me, I'd like to watch this part, please. Can we watch this one? Yes, we can indeed. Don't know why I'm muting it. There's not actually any audio being recorded. It's just in case some weird sound happens. Okay, we're on a black screen. Good start. Something happened. Something happened. Oh, I think because I had to... Yeah. I think I had to reset the timer. So this is not the most accurate time. But that's happened with one of them. One or two of them. I can't remember which one. Because with some of them, I'll do them in like one sitting. And then with others, I just will not. But hey-ho. How's this one going to go? This is a pretty balls mission, isn't it? Completely skipped the beginning bit. Because, I mean, this is the actual mission anyway. This is the proper bit. The challenge, if you will. And it's definitely seems like a challenge trying to get this thing to drop any donuts. That's pretty annoying. We're hitting him from the side. We're bumping into him. Nothing's being dropped. Very, very strange. I think it's because I'm braking as soon as I, like, make a collision with him. But then I did the same there, and it was completely fine. So... Really, I mean, who knows at this point? Who knows at this point? The drive back, probably ain't going to be much of a problem. Yep. In like 30 odd seconds, we've made it back. Easy 4-1. It is generally seen as quite a good trick to use the Malibu Stacy for some level 4 missions, just because of its speed. It's faster than the Canyon Aero, the level 4 starting vehicle. It's not necessary. You can just use the Canyon Aero. But some people do say you should do that. It's a good trick to do. Level 4's not that. I mean, level 4's not that hard of a level, to be honest. I mean, the hardest level in level 4 is 4-3, and in the regular game, it's a forced car mission. So, it doesn't even apply there. But this level is pretty easy. Not a problem at all. 4-3. Now this is a more difficult mission. Definitely more difficult. Purely, again, as I always say, because of the tricky placements of the ketchup packets. But we're not using the garbage pickup truck. We're a fast car. Fortunately, we're a bit too fast, so we end up flying up on the rooftops. But, I mean, we've got plenty of time to play with for that final jump. And that final number 18. The 18th packet. And look at this. No issue at all. Squeeze past the chase sedan. There's a loud car or something. I mean, goddamn. People drive their cars and they destroy their engines because they're looking for pussy. And they've got no balls and they have small penises. It's just the way it is. Besides the point, 4-4. Somehow, I doubt this mission will be a problem. It seldom is. That's a pretty bad start. Accidentally getting in. Having to walk around the entire car. I don't think you can skip that cutscene, by the way. That animation of them getting in the car, you can't skip that. So that's very, very slow. But 4-4, 4-5. This mission, I mean, we get to the playground in time. The chase itself, the collector bit. Yeah, I mean, this isn't a problem, is it? You're more than fast enough to be able to keep up with the chase sedan. It's not that big of a deal. Skipping ahead. We don't get two-cycled. Very, very good. Otherwise, we would still be, following it. Nice, speedy drive back to the retirement castle. And we'll skip ahead, because we'll skip the cutscene and go to 4-7. Outer space. Oh, it was called From Outer Space. We have to destroy these 3 big bastards. Very scary. Especially in this car when you're not really the most tanky of vehicles. So, how are we going to manage this? I mean, we're managing pretty well so far. Doing a pretty good job. Can't deny that. Very proud of the Malibu Stacy currently. But we are smoking. We are already smoking and that's not a good sign. There's plenty of wrenches to pick up. Not really a problem. Let's move on to Cola Truck number 2. We'll see how we do against that one. Waiting for it. We're going to try the trick. As per usual, we don't get the trick. In fact, it just drives on top of me. Which is that can happen. That is an unforeseen circumstance, unforeseen consequence of my actions. But hey-ho, moving on. We're not doing any damage to this thing. I'm thinking this might be a fail, actually. In fact, I believe this might definitely, absolutely be a fail. Because we don't really want to be damaging it here. I mean, we can. There's nothing wrong with this place. It's just... That's more reserved for truck number 3 and not this dickhead. But we are... Yeah, we're doing pretty bad. We are doing quite a bit... Oh, it's quite abysmal, actually. It's hard to watch. And we definitely lose here, I can tell you that much. Yes, because we're back to the beginning. Skip ahead onto our second try. Much better attempt on the second truck. This is what you're supposed to do. Truck number 3, we do the classic, getting him stuck by this tree. A good way to get a lot of damage off of him pretty quick. Although, realistically, if you played the game, you'd be using the Caninero for this mission, just because it's way better. And it's just kind of what the game expects, to be honest. But yeah, we're doing some good damage. This is not going to be a problem. Ooh, one more good hit. 2 more, yeah, one more good hit, and we're done. This bit easily skippable by entering the house to evade Mr. Wiggum. This initial drive, we'll skip this and go straight to 5-1. 5-1 again in the One Car SHAR in these challenges. Let me think. This mission is generally where some of the crap vehicles are really going to struggle, because this is quite a tricky mission. I think even in general this is quite a tricky mission. But hopefully, we were able to do it pretty fine with the family sedan and the honor roller. So I doubt the Malibu Stacy is going to have much trouble with this mission. And we're doing pretty well. We're doing quite nicely with it. Oh dear, we've got a bit of a problem going on. Oh, wait, didn't one of them fail? Didn't the honor roller fail because I just was an idiot? Never mind. Hold that to myself, and I'm not going to hold that against the car because that is just unfair. 5-2, an unbelievably easy mission, although we are chugging balls. Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, yep. Reverse, drive this way, and that is 5-2 done. Very easy mission, very easy mission. 5-3. There's a trick you can do to get him stuck right there, but we've got 5 nappies already. Pretty quick. With these faster vehicles, I mean, this is just going to be a pretty doable mission. It does have wonky driving, which can work to your benefit. It means you will steer out and crash into walls and stuff, and you can take advantage of that. Although sometimes it can work against you, where it can be quite hard to figure out where he's going to go, because it'll just be driving everywhere. And the great thing is, when you're using the Nonaput's minivan, that specific vehicle, you can get wonky driving on yourself, which can be probably will be really annoying, actually. And knowing my luck, it's probably going to happen quite a lot. The tractor in level 4, Willie's tractor, can also be affected by wonky driving. And I believe there might be something else that can be affected by it as well, but I'm not sure. What's this mission for? 5-4. 4 was correct, just wrong order. This mission, somehow, I doubt it's going to be a problem. Nope. We can keep up with it. Very good, very good. 5-5, normally quite a scary mission. Very long. 4 minutes and 14 seconds. That's crazy. Also means if you fail this mission, which the only way to do that is to time out the entire timer. That's going to be quite a long series of attempts if you keep failing this mission. It'll add up pretty quick. But aside from the rubbish well, the plentiful amount of rubbish in this mission. Once we do with the garbage truck, which is just the most annoying part of the mission, this bit is just a case of mad dash, run around, do some platforming. Lisa gets shot out of the car, which is just awesome. Oh my god, I dislike Lisa. I didn't realize that was a thing. And now she's gone. And now we are permanently sat in the passenger seat with a ghost driver. I didn't realize that was a thing that could happen in the game. So, you know, very, very, very surprised. I think we can see it a bit better when we go into the stunt cam. Yeah, you can see that I'm not sat in the right side. Oh well. Skip ahead to 5-6. Oh dear, quick cash. This is a scary mission. We all know this by now. There's some people across the road taking pictures. And the sky is looking ominously very dark and grey. It's getting like progressively darker and darker. I have a feeling there's going to be quite a nasty storm soon. And that will be quite frightening. I will be shivering in my timbers. Oh, this is a pretty bad escape. So I've just looked down at the screen. I mean, that's fair enough. I feel like we could have done that better and in like a more clean way, but hey ho. Armored truck, we've clearly missed the skip. That's not a good start. So now we have to really, really slowly and really carefully try and damage this thing. And again, we don't have much armor. 3 out of 10. This is a lightweight vehicle. Probably a bit more weight to it than the Honor Roller. But this isn't going to be good. Now I'm trying to go for this trick here where I blow up the car to do some damage. And it does some damage. But it does barely anything to this big bastard. The most damage you can do to this car is by ramming it into walls. The power of its own weight works against it. But yeah, man, this isn't looking good. This isn't looking good. Another 30 seconds. A minute has passed. A minute and a 30. And finally, after 2 minutes extra, we finally destroy the armored truck. And this bit, well, I mean, we all know this escape section. It's actually quite easy, to be honest. Pick up the wrench for safety because I think we were quite low on health. And then with a little burp. We wait. We buy our time and we wait for Mr. Wiggum! Mr. Wiggum is a fool, thinking he can catch me. I'm going to dupe him every time with that trick and he'll never learn. He'll never grow any wiser from it. Oh, good stretch, like a cat. Meow. 5-7, the famous mission, has proven to be quite troublesome. And we got completely duped by the curator. He's zoomed off way ahead of us. But we are fast enough that we should be able to try and somewhat catch up to him. Unfortunately, we've done basically nothing to him. He's hurt himself somehow, but we've not really hurt him much. And yeah, we are still having to be cautious because, again, we are a low health, low armor vehicle. Not the lowest in the game. There will definitely be much weaker vehicles that we have to use. Oh my god, the sky is so... Goodness me. It was quite bright and sunny a few minutes ago. Now it's unbelievably grey and scary, like dark. Oh, we've done something good. What happened? I didn't see it. Oh, he got trapped between the ambulance. Man, what a fool. Now, typically you don't want to be driving back this amount, but to be honest, you're going to be like a faster car anyway. This is a forced car mission. You have to use the red Farini, which is infinitely faster and infinitely better of a vehicle than this Malibu Stacy. So, that is pretty good. Oh, 6-1. Again, an easy mission. I mean, this mission's easy as hell in the school bus, which you have to use, because again, forced car mission. The Malibu Stacy, quite a fast vehicle. Oh my goodness, yep, a storm has brewed. It's windy. I bet there's going to be some rain. Oh my god. It's like a cloud of rain. Wow! What a storm! I bet there'll be a power cut. This is incredible. Anyway, that was an easy mission. 6-2 might be quite a hard mission. Somehow I doubt it. I think we're able to beat it first try with the honor roller, won't we? But this is like, when people, I'm going to mention this now. I'm going to mention this now. I'll probably mention it quite a few times across the episodes. But when people would assume that like the hardest missions to do with this challenge, like using like these bad cards and stuff, you'd assume it'd be set to kill or 7-7. Rarely is that ever the case. That's typically not the case. It's the missions that you don't think about. Missions like 6-2, this one, because of this race with Krusty, can be very, very troublesome. And the final mission in level 6 also can be very troublesome, just because of how, like, not lenient that race is. Even though with that one, at least you do have the trick to get away with. 5-1 can also be quite tricky as well. But I'm saying this rubbish because, I mean, 6-2 wasn't the problem. I mean, we beat that first try. This mission just is balls. And I'm assuming, because it cuts out after this, I'm assuming that we do actually get a game crash. And I think I do just say, yeah, I'm going to take a break. Let's see if I'm correct, though. Yes. Yes, I am correct. We do get a game crash. No, don't watch this one. And we shall go on to the final part. The final part of the Malibu Stacy saga. To be honest, these will be quite uninteresting. However, we have to go through all the cars to really get a full gauge of what's the best. What's the best car? And we're going to have to go through quite a lot of these pretty dull cars. That was the thing I did say with the SHAR One Car challenge runs. I did mention now I wasn't going to like do every car because, you know, it was pretty boring. The real reason was it just was taking far too long. Because having to do the bonus missions, having to do all the races, just was like, ugh, it was just so dull. The missions are all I care about. Like, the races are all like a bunch of gobbledygook. It's just a bunch of randomness. It's just a bunch of bullshit with a lot of the cars. Like, it's just, that's not interesting. Like, oh, look, I won because I played the mission 70 times and finally got good luck. Like, now this is sexual luck. Look at this. I mean, it's not very good because I have to keep pushing him back, and it actually does take quite a while. But look at, like, you know, my heart was in the right place. I had the spirit. Just unfortunately, it didn't work out in my favor. And I did this for quite a while. But no, you know, it's just like, that's not interesting, is it? I played the mission 100 times and finally I got good luck. The car just despawned. It's like, that's not skill. That's like being confronted with a giant wall and like you've got a pickaxe in your hand. Instead of trying to, like, you know, figure out a way to evade the obstacle or use the tools at hand, you just throw your entire body against the wall until it eventually breaks. Like, that's not skill. That's just caveman logic. I don't like that. But that's why I didn't really like doing that series anyway, because it was just all this rubbish with the races. With the missions and the ability to skip missions as well, it means that it's a lot faster for me to do, and it's a lot more enjoyable for me to do as well. That's why I didn't really like doing it. I did three episodes, because it just was so... Because there was no, like, real conclusion. By ending these episodes at level 7-7, you get like a, yes, I've beaten the game, I've beaten the last mission. But then to do that and then do the races and be like, oh, well, I've beaten all the missions and the bonus missions, but like I can only beat 3 races. It just leaves you feeling a bit like empty, doesn't it? Anyway, I'm surprised that 6-5 was so quick. We'll ignore this and go on to set to kill, which is... I'm doing the Takanaka pose. No one can see, but I'm doing it. Got a nice breeze coming in. Notice how I'm not saying anything about set to kill because I just don't think it's going to be a problem. The family sedan could get through it with no issue. The honor roller could get through it with no issue. This car here, which is faster, better, harder, stronger. Just, yeah, I don't really have no worries about this one. Ooh, that was pretty bad. Pretty bad, but... That was pretty bad too. Not very good. Oh, we are grabbing that one. We're not doing the trick. Ah, very good. I mean, not really very good. We had plenty of time. We had plenty of time to spare. But like, yeah, this is what I mean. Like, set to kill. Just yeah, with some really crap cards, it's going to be a problem. But like, it's not that bad of a mission, guys. Come on. Is it one of the toughest in the game? Yeah, I will agree. Is the Simpsons Hit and Run that hard of a game? No, not really. Maybe when you're like 7, but you know. Oh, I mean, with every game, to be honest, when you first play a game, it's going to be hard. Like, people will laugh at you and be like, "Oh, you're shit at this game." It's like, yeah, when you first play the game, don't tell me when you first played Mario Brothers, like you didn't just jump into a fucking hole. Like, don't tell me that. I can't play Mario. I can do the little trick to get to World 8, like, in about 5 minutes. I can do that. I can't beat 8-1, but I can do that to impress my friends. I did it at uni. Speaking of uni, welcome to hell. Welcome to Halloween. Nothing in level 7 is going to scare me. I'll tell you a trick. Not a trick, but a little forewarning, if you will. 7-6 is the scariest mission in level 7 for the bad vehicles. It's not really the others. It's 7-6 is the hardest one. 7-7 is not that bad. In the vanilla game, it is the hardest because the World War II rocket car handles like shit. It is a horrible vehicle to control, if memory serves me right. It just is so weird and slippery. And because it's unique to that mission, you can't get used to driving it, like, because that's the only mission you get to drive it in until you're 100% the game and use the cheat to use the vehicle wherever you want. Ridiculous. I can't wait to get to that vehicle. But it's going to take us quite a while because we have to get through, the way I've done it, we have to get through all of the other regular vehicles before we can get to all like the special vehicles. So stick with me, guys. This will be a long series, and I am going to do this. Also because it's just a lot more fun to do it this way. I know it's pretty low effort, just having me commentate over the runs and whatever, blah, 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 blah. But that's really rude of me. I'm really sorry. That is really rude of me. But no, it's just faster for me, and it's more fun for me. Also, it's like, man, editing is... I can't really edit. Editing's hard for me. I'm stupid. Like with some of like the One Car SHAR challenge things, it was like just a black screen for like 5 minutes. It's ridiculous. And scripted stuff, I mean, we will get like more scripted kind of stuff anyway, but hey ho. This is just let's do a series. Let's actually do a playthrough. Something I can do. And yeah, I mean, being able to skip missions means I am going to be more likely to be able to do it because I won't have to sit and grind missions for like hours and hours and hours, which definitely saves me a lot of time and a lot of stress. There's other shit I've got to do, guys. There's shit I want to do, but this is still, you know, this YouTube stuff. It's a fun project. It's a fun thing to do in my spare time. And when that fun side project becomes a case of grueling agony, it becomes less fun and you kind of just don't really care about it. Much like I don't really care about level 7 because it just is not a problem. Look at how fast we are. The family stand could do it with no problem. The Honourable could do it with no problem. A faster car just proves no trouble whatsoever. Like, look at this. Climbing up this bullshit, who cares? 7-5. Got the worst bossa nova track in my ear. This is the worst song I think I've ever heard in my entire life, to be honest. So what happened to 7-5? Oh, looky, we moved through the mission because the family sedan really seems to be like the flat average car. It can just do all the missions without really much problem. Some slight problems here and there, 3-3 and 5-7, but aside from that, not really an issue. A car that's faster than the family sedan, that still handles very good, should naturally be able to do everything. 7-5 was no problem. 7-6, the escape section, is unsurprisingly, unsurprisingly, no problem. Although it's taken quite a while, jokes aside. But hopefully this won't be too big of an issue. Yeah, that's quite a long escape. I mean, it doesn't make a difference. We have to drive to the power plant anyway. I don't think I've ever failed in that section. It'd be very annoying if I ever did. Let's drive back. Yep. Yeah, look at that. Just clean. No mess ups. Because I mean, if I skipped ahead, like we would have seen, like I would have messed up at some point. And then finally, 7-7. The infamous mission. But the Malibu Stacy has beaten all the missions, and even it's had a couple of problems with some destruction missions and a fail or two. To be honest, it's been a very, very good car. Very, very good car. On the drive back, completely duping the... not even duping it. That's just... It will always do that. It will always go into the side and then veer off to the right. And then you stick to the left, and then that's it. Easy peasy. But let's see what the final time is of the Malibu Stacy. And it is a 1:58.59. So it is the fastest so far, but not actually by that much. The Famous Down was a 2:06. The Honor Roller, I believe, was a 2:02. And this is a 1:58.59. So borderline a 1:59. So it was only a couple minutes faster. So these cars have not been that much quicker than each other. But still, just under 2 hours, not bad, not bad at all. But what we all want to see is how well the other cars fare. How well does the Canyonero handle the game? Well, I'll see you guys next time when we look at that delightful piece of metal. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next time.